We return now to our top story. Local law enforcement say they believe Nancy Guthrie is still out there 5 days after her family reported her missing. Her children, including Today Show co-host Savannah Guthrie, posted a plea online for the safe return of their mother.
We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us.
Chip Massey joins me now. He's a retired FBI hostage negotiator. Chip, before we get to the video, how unusual is it for the first deadline in a ransom note that law enforcement is taking seriously is fast approaching, and communication to our knowledge has not been made with any alleged captors?
Yeah, again, I think the key word there is not to our knowledge. We don't know what's transpired, between the family, law enforcement, and the kidnappers. But there's got to be something in place. There's something that is telling them, we have to read this statement. We want to communicate with the kidnappers. We want them to know that this is a loved person of our family.
I mean, this video is so heart-wrenching for everybody in this unimaginable situation. What did you pick up on from what they said, what they didn't see, what they didn't say, who they're talking to?
Yeah, it's a great point. What's key here is how Savannah starts that conversation, is that we're ready to talk. And she ends it by saying, we're ready to listen. And those are concepts that might have been brought out as a result of what the kidnappers were saying, either to them, to law enforcement, in notes, in telephonic contact. We don't know how that's transpiring. But it's an openness. It's saying, we are here. This is a loved member of our family, and we are desperate to get things moving so that we can have her back. And in between there, what you're hearing from her is that we also need proof of life. Obviously, that's so important for them to know that she's okay, that they're taking good care of her, because ultimately the kidnappers feel a sense of control here, and that's how you have to deal with them, because they are in charge of her well-being, of her safekeeping. Anything that detracts from that, they're also responsible for. So the family's saying, we are open, we're here, and we want to listen.
What is the goal of humanizing not only Nancy, but themselves?
Yeah. Can you imagine that Savannah, she spent her life in front of a camera. So now she's given the task of having to plead for her mother's life. It's a whole different set of understanding, of mental anguish, of crisis. And that's really what crisis is. It's being able to regulate your emotion in a way that will bring about the best outcome. And that's what she has to do now. So it's all about putting behind her, what she desperately wants to do is get at these people, what the family around her is saying. We want our mother back. We want her in place again. You're preventing that, but she has to maintain a discipline. And the discipline is, please talk to us, reach out.
Chip Massey, we really appreciate your expertise. Thank you. If anyone has
you.
information about Nancy Guthrie's disappearance, please call the Pima County Sheriff's Department tip line. It's on your screen, 520-351-4900.